Packers win.
The Packers win.
Packers beat the Colts 16 to
Yeah.
10. Now I'm not gonna lie. It's like we got all the games wrong, but it's like everything that we like predicted were like to happen happened.
Sure.
Because it was well, I put it out there and I said, Anthony Richardson better outperform Malik Willis.
Yes. He did
He
not.
did not
He threw
outperform
3 picks.
Malik Willis.
He threw 50%
Now,
and
when
3
I
picks.
say he better, I mean we're gonna shit on you if you don't
Yes.
go out there and perform better than Malik Willis. Second of all, I said if this Packer team is all that, if they're that
They
complete,
better win with Malik Willis.
they better
Mm-hmm.
win with Malik Willis.
Yeah.
Now, did Malik Willis go out there and fucking
No.
were they sitting there going, here we go, we got the new Brett Favre? Obviously, you can't when you got the third highest paid player in the league.
Of course.
Waiting to come back. But I'm just sprinkling this in because I'm just getting this weird feeling that the quarterback, obviously not market because it just gets higher and higher, but just the way teams, I guess, are being built now, or I feel like in the future how these teams are going to start to be built. I don't know if, like, all right, how do I put this?
Well, I mean, yes, a quarterback is very important. I mean, they said it in Sunday night's broadcast. They were talking about how they asked DeMeco Ryans what changed between the year before and last year with C.J. Stroud, and he said a quarterback. A quarterback can change a franchise, but if your team is truly what it's supposed to be, it's top shit, you should be able to run with someone who's not going to make mistakes. Like we see it with Purdy, he doesn't make a whole lot of mistakes. He's not a fucking beast, but he doesn't fuck up, and he does well with the team he has. He's basically he's the highest tier backup in the league.
And it's like, obviously, okay, you're gonna have your guys, you're gonna have your Mahomes, your Lamars, your Josh Allens. But even if you look at the Mahomes, the Lamars, and the Josh Allens, I don't think they have the craziest rosters.
No,
I don't think they go out and get the craziest names.
The Ravens have at this point their roster's pretty dog shit.
Absolutely, but when you just look at like Tampa, and you see what they were able to do with the team they were, the team they were already curating, and said, okay, I think Baker's good enough. We'll throw him in there, and it worked.
Yeah.
And we're not gonna sit here and pretend like when Jared Goff went to the Lions, everybody was like, "Oh, fucking, we got some dogs." Done. I'm saying, like, nobody was. What were you saying?
What were you saying?
I was saying nobody was going, "Oh, we got an elite team."
Of course, exactly.
Like we got an elite Detroit Lions team now, and it was. I don't know. I feel like.
That was supposed to be the end of Jared Goff's career. He's going to the Lions. The Lions suck.
Yeah, this was more of like Matt Stafford's finally moving on.
This was Matt Stafford going to a different team, and obviously that season they were great and they won the Super Bowl or whatever. But
it obviously worked out. But I just feel like the importance on a top tier quarterback, it might go down a little bit. It might go down a little because you cannot. You're not going to get another Patrick Mahomes. You're not going to get another Lamar. So you either end up getting lucky and drafting a C.J. Stroud when shit, the person drafted before him was supposed to be better than him.
Exactly.
It's like, because let's be real, that's a hit or miss. That's a hit or miss.
The Texans better be on their knees for fucking Lovie Smith when Lovie Smith fucking won that fucking game and got him the second pick. Because if they pick Bryce Young, they'd be fucked right now. And the Panthers might actually be good.
Oh, my God. Yeah, I mean...
But C.J. Stroud is definitely a game-changing quarterback. And, there are game-changing quarterbacks. But if the Packers' offense is really what it's supposed to be... I mean, Josh went crazy this game. I mean, they gave him the ball a shit ton of times. But, they can do well with a mid-level quarterback, which Jordan Love might be.
Jordan Love might be, but
I
people
mean, Jordan Love
see.
hasn't shown anything that's shocking. He won a few games. I mean, the Packers looked pretty decent.
But that's my point. If Malik Willis goes out here and let's say goes on a 3-0, 4-0 run,
Yeah.
we're talking about a guy that's sitting behind what 2 months ago the highest paid player in NFL
$55 million
history.
a year. Yeah.
What the fuck are we paying these people for?
Agreed. I
What
mean, Malik
like
Willis is probably making league min right now.
probably something stupid
He's
compared
probably
to
still in
what
his rookie
Jordan
deal.
Love is bringing in a day. But
Yeah.
it's just like Tom Brady walked out of the NFL, kind of making people think like, oh, so you could just get an elite quarterback, throw people the Jets.
Yeah.
You could just throw a bunch of people around them and see what happens. And it's 1 out of 3 years you're gonna get a Super Bowl.
Yep.
The Jets are doing that right now. We don't know how confident we are in the Jets. But then you look at a team like we're talking about the Bucs or the Lions or even the Packers, which is like, how much better is Jordan Love than I don't know. I don't want to
I
shit on
mean,
anybody too hard, but it's just
I think with a couple more, I mean, we get a guaranteed couple weeks of Malik Willis. Jordan Love will
yes,
be out for a little while,
yes.
and it could be longer. So we get a guaranteed look at what the Packers look like with Malik Willis. Now, next week, could they lose by 50? Sure. But, yeah, again, if this team is what they're supposed to be, they should look okay with Malik Willis. Now, the Colts, yeah.
Colts, honestly, AR kind of went back to his old ways.
And I mean, who's to say he was out of his old ways? I mean, the game before he threw, what,
The game
a few
before he
60-yard
was,
bombs and
dude. The game before I said he might have had his best game ever. I mean, like that was
well, he's only played fucking 15 games.
okay. He had a way worse week 2 game than he did week 1.
Agreed.
I feel like if you want to say that last week was his old ways as well, sure.
No,
But
I'm not saying that he was bad, but I mean, if that's AR's max potential, then there's a problem.
there's a huge problem.
There's a huge problem if 9 for 19 and 2 touchdowns is his max.